connection between Mahabharata and investing. As an investor, what investing lesson you can learn from Mahabharata? Remember, the most profitable investment you can make is investing in yourself. Yes, investing in yourself. Invest your next 5 minutes by watching this video where Ajit explains the key investing lessons from Mahabharata.
And we know the story of the Mahabharata as well, quite well. And we teach that to our children. And it's a very, very interesting, epic and part of our ethos. But I wanted to present to you an esoteric meaning of the Mahabharata, as our grandmothers would say that the Mahabharata is really something that happens inside of all of us. It's in every individual. It is the struggle and the sort of challenges and opportunities that we go through as individuals ourselves. So if you look at the Mahabharata from that esoteric meaning, and Mr. Ramalingam did talk about the fact that the biggest investment that you can do is in understanding yourself and investing in yourself as much as possible. I wanted to give you a very quick one-slide perspective of how I look at the Mahabharata also in that sense, and about biases and the issues that we face. Now, in the story of the Mahabharata, we know that Dhritarashtra is the blind king. In the esoteric meaning of the Mahabharata, Dhritarashtra is nothing but our brain. Our brain is essentially blind. It doesn't take any decisions on its own. It essentially takes decisions based on all the inputs and the impulses that we get from our environment and everything around us, outside and inside. Now, the 100 Kauravas, the children of Dhritarashtra, are representative of actually the negative influences and biases that happen on the human brain. We know in the story that, of course, Duryodhana is made out to be the villain, and the Kaurava gang is made out to be the villains of the story. But they are also representative of the negative influences and biases that can happen on the blind brain. That's another sort of interpretation of it. And as people say, the strongest negative influences are anger and jealousy, which are sort of represented by Duryodhana or Dushasan. Of course, we know the 5 Pandavas, the heroes of the story. And in the different interpretation of the Mahabharata for oneself, the 5 Pandavas actually represent our own 5 senses of sight, smell, taste, hearing, and touch. We all know that we just have 5 senses. And therefore, these 5 senses are essentially the 5 Pandavas, as we know it. Draupadi represents purpose and passion of a human being. As we know, Draupadi keeps the brothers together so that they meet their ultimate goal and they're able to defeat all the negative influences. But she plays the role in an individual in the other interpretation of our purpose and our passion, which we use our 5 senses to try and succeed. Of course, we have Krishna. Krishna is the soul and the conscience that we have. We speak to ourselves about what is right and what is wrong and what is good and what is bad. And that's the soul and conscience, or a sarathi, that we have with us to take us through our life's journey. Now, when we think about the story of the Mahabharata in this sense, and I hope you find this like an interesting interpretation, I have always been intrigued by the fact that who's Karna? Because as we all know, Karna is the eldest brother, one of the 5 or 6 Pandavas, if we were to say. He was the original, the eldest. So who is Karna if he is also part of the brothers? And in the interpretation of the Mahabharata, when you look at it this way, Karna represents ego. And ego, as we all know, is part of us. But it is ego that leads us to much of our problems as well in personal and professional life. And it is Karna who also gets killed in the Mahabharata. It's almost representative of saying that you have to subdue your ego or kill your ego if you really want to succeed in many of the things that we want to do. Even though it's a part of you, it's the most difficult thing to do. So in the quick summary, what I wanted to say is that the human brain is essentially blind, and it is influenced by 100 different negative biases. But control over our 5 senses can defeat it, and a clear purpose is essential for it. You have to have an able sarathi to help you in that journey, your conscience, and an investment journey. Here, Holistic, Ramalingam and his team are your sarathis who help you on that journey. And of course, ego is that part of you that you have to win over. So I hope you found this esoteric meaning or a different interpretation of the Mahabharata as an introduction to the fact that it is really our struggle, our internal struggle, and the influences that impact us that either stop us or help us in that journey of any goal that we want to, including an investment journey or a wealth creation journey, because it is our habits and our behaviors that are probably the most important thing for us to sort of take care of.
Hope you are able to get the connection between Mahabharata and investing now. Let me summarize what Ajit has explained. Having a clear purpose is essential. In your financial journey, having a clear set of financial goals will give clarity and direction to your financial journey. Also, these financial goals will give you context to all your future financial and investment decisions. Second, when you are investing, please put your ego in the back seat. Yes, our ego is a culprit that makes us take decisions which are based on greed and panic. Control your ego. Have a balanced mind. Avoid taking emotional egoistic decision. Take logical decision. Third, having a financial planner as a Sarathi who can navigate through you financial journey. Financial planner, your Sarathi, will help you identify your negative biases and help you overcome them. Financial planner, your Sarathi, can help you mute the hype or noise created by market and media and make you focus only on facts and reasoning. Hope this connection gives you a new perspective. If you have any questions related to any of the investment options, feel free to book a free appointment with our financial planner. The registration link to book a free appointment is given below this video in the description box. Would you like to attend insightful investment webinars? The registration link for the upcoming webinar, the free webinar, is available below this video in the description box. Please register and discover very good investment strategies to create long-term wealth. If you like this video, please give a thumbs up. Please share it with someone in your social circle who would be interested in this video. If you are not subscribed to our YouTube channel so far, please subscribe now. Bye bye.